time.
Well, look, let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really soon.
You can't spend a lot of time on the phone, so give us something quick.
Okay, okay, what we're thinking of as aliens are, they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now are...
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharged.
Disclosure is very close, and the American people need to prepare themselves very soon for an announcement from our government that there is, in fact, extraterrestrial presence engaging this planet and the human race.
Trish, what's the first word that comes to mind when you think of aliens?
Abduction. Earth is so small compared to like the whole universe, so I think it's ignorant to think that like we're the only life forms out there. Maybe like bacteria and other like microbes, but not necessarily like human beings.
Good?
Yeah, go.
Do you believe that there is possibility of intelligent life on another planet? No. Do you believe in alien abduction? No. Why not? Because I don't believe in aliens. If the United States received information on beings living on another planet, would we be curious? Would we investigate and ultimately attempt to abduct one another? I think people would be curious. Would I be curious? Probably not, because I don't believe in them. But if there was, I think people would, yes, try to investigate, capture, abduct.
Rachel, do you think many alien skeptics choose not to believe out of fear?
Yes, because the Ocean alien skeptic who chooses not to believe out of fear.
Do you think that pop culture references to aliens in the music, movies, and television are opening people up to the idea of aliens and alien abduction?
No, I don't think that that's the reason that people believe in aliens.
What do you think the reaction of the United States as a whole would be if the existence of
Reason that people believe in aliens.
aliens was confirmed?
Everybody would go crazy. Deep down, I don't think it.
Okay. Do you think that you don't believe in aliens because you're scared of what would happen if they were real?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So, if Earth found aliens on another planet, do you think that we would abduct one of them?
Yeah. Maybe.
Sure.
Well, America. I don't know. With other countries. The United States.
Yeah. So, if aliens had found us living here, why wouldn't they have tried to abduct one of us?
I don't know.
Who knows? Alright. Can you tell us your name?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Franklin Washington III. That's it.
And can you tell us your experience you had out here?
My experience, sure. Come on. Well, I'll tell you, my experience was pretty crazy. I was out here with my dog, Franklin. Okay, I was out here with Franklin, and we were just sitting here watching the sunset right over there, and then all of a sudden, this thing comes out the sky, and it's like, I'm like, what is that, Franklin? And he looks at me, and then Franklin, he just looks, and we go out there, and sure enough, a big light beam comes down, and I say, what incarnation is that? So I go underneath it, and I look up, and it's a big old ship. And I'm like, my gosh, what the heck is going on? So all of a sudden, I feel this power just lift me right up and take me into the ship. Now, from there, I can't explain much because I think that they brainwashed me or something along them lines. But then there's all these creatures, maybe aliens, who knows? I think that there were some extraterrestrial beings that took me up to study on a higher form of life. They didn't speak no English, but then they just kept touching my skin and touching my hair, and all of a sudden, I'm back down in my backyard, sitting with Frankie, and we're just hanging out, and I just can't remember much, but I sure as hell believe in aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrials, and that's just about it. That's all I really got to say.
One thing that I've always wanted to do ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be abducted by a UFO.
Okay, so tonight I'm gonna try to get abducted by aliens using this red blinking light.